It's 2019 and everyone and their mother are playing Minecraft. There's a lot of reasons why, but more importantly, people are playing Minecraft. People who have played Minecraft, 5, 6, 7 years ago are coming back in droves. And I want to give a definitive guide to those people who are like, hey, this game's very different from when I first started. What the hell is all of this? So I'll give you a quick guide on the basics, a little bit more advanced, and how to progress in the world. This might be a multi-part series, so let's jump into it. I'm going to create a world here. I'm going to call this My World is Epic XD. And then we're going to leave it on survival. There's hardcore and creative, but for our intents and purposes, let's play survival. Now, if you're totally brand new to Minecraft, you've seen everyone play it and you're finally jumping in, put the game on peaceful for a night or two just to get a hang of the controls. It'll be a little bit less stressful that way. Or if you're determined, keep the damn game on normal or easy mode, whatever. So this is a pretty general spawn. It actually has something really cool there, but I'll explain what we're looking at here. Things to take note: your environment, where you're spawning, nearest trees. Are you in the plains? Are you in the desert? Are you in a forest? What's around you? So obviously a desert right there, or rather a desert village, which is good. Actually, that might be a plains. No, I think it's a plains village. Yeah. The mobs around you. So sheep are probably the best mob you want to see here because they give you wool, which allows you to have a bed, which allows you to sleep through the night, which obviously changes the day-night cycle, but then also allows you to set your spawn. So if you do die and you're not in a hardcore world, you can respawn at your house. But like I said, we need to find a few things here. Now, if you see a village like this, or you spawn near a village, you kind of need to go to it. The villages and the sunken ships in the ocean are the best loot early game and the best way to start. If you spawn in a forest, you want to grab a couple of logs like that. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this village here. Now, things to note: bottom where the little hearts are, that's your health. The hunger bar is off to the right. That has a saturation, being that you can be 100% saturated and have all 10 little chicken bones there. Or you could be running out of hunger and starting to deplete your, hunger. If you're under a certain threshold, you actually won't regenerate health anymore. So you want to keep your hunger pretty full. Also, if you're at 3 hunger or 3 chicken bar or less, you actually can't run. So right now I'm walking, this is running. There's a difference in speed, and that is important to run away from enemies. So village here, things you want to look out for: beds. Steal the bed. Beds are important. Now, if you want to keep the villagers alive, I'd recommend trying to trap them in their houses by putting some stone in front of the door, so they get inside at night, they close the door, and then if you put a stone out here, they actually can't get out. That's one way to do it. The other way is to kind of dig the ground below them and put them into the ground. That's an option as well. I'm going to ring the bell. And now these are all different types of villagers. They'll have different types of things for trade. But what I'm looking for here is wood and the crops that they have here. So I think this is just regular wheat. I don't really care for wheat. I'm looking for the main crop I'm looking for are carrots and potatoes are the best ones there. Apologize for the cars driving by. It's the middle of the day, and people decide that they're taking their motorcycles out to show how large they're. So we're gonna grab this wood here, make a crafting table. There is this handy dandy crafting ability, a crafting tool, I suppose, that helps to craft all the different things. I'm just going to go ahead and presume you're going to go and use that. So we're going to make our crafting table here. I'm using the right mouse button to lay just one instead of doing that. So just use right mouse button and take the sticks. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm going to make myself a pickaxe here. I don't really need anything else. I just need a pickaxe so I can grab cobblestone like this. And I think I'm just going to grab 3 for now, just so I can make myself a stone pickaxe. That's kind of the progression of things. You want to start off, get a stone pickaxe. Your wooden one's pretty useless. You can use it as fuel, but frankly, it's not super useful. Okay, so I'm going to yeet that pickaxe into the water, And I'm looking for, I don't think they have it. No, I don't think they have it here. Potatoes. Is this a ravine? Nope, just a pathway. I thought it was a ravine running through. Yeah, so these are all wheat farmers. Unfortunately, there's no potatoes or carrots in here as far as I can tell, which kind of sucks. This is a place you want to keep your eye out for. This is a blacksmith. What is this? Spinner arthropods. This is a pretty good trade. 15 coal for an emerald. That's pretty good. Stone cutter. Rather, not a stone cutter. That's a tool to remove your enchantment to give you XP. Not a stone cutter. Okay, perfect. So we got some iron. We got iron chest plate and some food and a saddle, which is fairly rare. I'm going to grab this chest here as well. You want to prioritize armoring up to make sure that you're going to be as protected as possible. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make some boots here. A lot of people are like, oh, I need to get diamonds right away. But more importantly is armoring up. When you armor up, you actually are able to survive more of the, well, the things that happen that you don't want to happen. Like enemies shooting you, things dying. Oh, there's some block lag because of 1.14. Even in single player, which is hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty common that people want diamonds, but instead you should be prioritizing armoring up so you feel a little bit more secure if you do end up getting shot by some skeletons or some creepers. There's the potatoes we need. So you might find potatoes. Oh, there's the police. Yeah, you might find some potatoes in the crops themselves, or you can find them in little chests like that scattered around the village. Double check them. You can always just pop in here, see if there's anything interesting. There's a chest there. Lots of food, which is good. I'm double clicking, just left clicking, just to, if you spread them all around, even in your inventory, and you just double click the stack, it will stack all the food or all the item together. I'm going to also grab these hay bales. These are great for trading. A lot of the, well, some of the farmers actually want hay bales, which is hilarious. We can also break hay bales down to get wheat, which is 9 wheat is 3 bread. So this is basically 3 pieces of food for each hay bale, which is super, super, super easy food. Basically, I have a stack of bread right here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm just going to go ahead and take all this just as a backup food source. Okay. So we're heading off now. I don't need this village anymore. You can go ahead and live in here. Make your own little house, add to the village, go for it. But I'm going to go on the assumption that you are not in a village. You know, in the middle of the forest and you spawn right there and you're like, all right, what do I do now? So coal is the big one you want to keep your eye out for. Iron is the other one you want to keep your eye out for. That's why I like to upgrade right away from wood to stone tools, because stone tools actually allow you or enable you to have iron. So without this, the wooden pickaxe wouldn't be able to break the iron. So by doing this, you can go ahead and grab any surface iron, surface coal that you see here. I'm just going to poke my head around here. There's nothing there, so we're going to get out. Dark spots like that can spawn mobs, so you do want to be a little bit mindful of that. Cows are a great source to have, either for quick, easy food, but also for farming later. Ooh, that's a big ravine. Is that a ravine or just... No, this is just the mouth of a cave. Wow, that's really cool. I like this kind of generation. You don't see this very often, but this is nice where you have this big round opening into a very large, dark cave. Now that surface coal is something I do want. So as you can see, I'm getting close to the edge. I'm shift clicking just by holding the shift button. I'm not going to fall. I can go right to the edge. If I were to let go, that would be bad times. Okay, this might be an entrance into that cave. Nope. I also don't have any torches, so let's say in the most unfortunate of circumstances, the night is coming. You found this spot. You're like, this is exactly where I want to live right here, but the night is coming. As you can see, the sun is setting. What you can do is immediately go and grab some wood. It doesn't matter what kind of wood. You just need the logs. And I'm just going to take like 3 logs here just to start. And again, you can use an axe for this one. I'm just using my hand quickly. I'll grab 4 pieces here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. And actually, I totally forgot. We need to grab those sheep that were back there. So let's be quick here. Actually, no, I have a bed. What am I saying? I grabbed a bed from the village. If not, make sure you grab those sheep. So you need a little bit more cobblestone. We're going to go ahead and grab that cobblestone here, because we need to make ourselves a furnace. And a furnace requires 8 cobblestone. So I'm going to go up here. And I already had a furnace in my inventory, but pretending you didn't. So I'm going to throw that down there. Put the iron in there. Oh, wait, no, sorry. You want to make charcoal. Let's say you don't have coal. So if you put logs in there and put a fuel source, in this case wood, you can burn wood to make charcoal, which makes sense. These logs will actually create charcoal, which is exactly like coal, 1-to-1, same efficiency, same everything, just it's charcoal. Then you can actually do that if you want to as well. If you want to use the charcoal to make more charcoal. So this wood is ultimately the most important thing at first, but obviously your environment, surface coal, because it's easy to have, easy to find too, and food source is super important. Let's say you're running around like crazy and you're really hungry, and give it a second. There you go. And your hunger bar is starting to deplete. Go ahead and kill some of those mobs and cook their meat. So if you kill cows, you'll get raw beef. If you kill pigs, you get pork chops. If you kill chickens, you'll get raw chicken. Just go ahead and cook that. It makes it a little bit more efficient, and it will actually restore more hunger bars. So the sun is setting. It's absolutely gorgeous. Taking a screenshot there, but I need to sleep. There's a certain threshold of when you can and can't sleep. Obviously, you can tell from the bed it said you can only sleep at nighttime and during thunderstorms. So keep that in mind as well. But that's why a bed is so handy is I have completely avoided the night. No enemy mobs have spawned at all. And it's daytime, so I have another 10 to 12 minutes of, active time playing. So that's kind of first night or first day what you should be focusing on. Get some sheep so you can get the wool, get food, get your tools, which I only have a pickaxe right now, but ultimately I just need to get a little bit more cobblestone, and then I have all the tools. I have an axe, I can get a spade, I can get a sword. If you really want to go combating, grab a sword. I am going to go ahead and try to get down there to get that coal, but also that iron that's down there so I can armor up. Easy way to do that is I'm going to grab a bit of wood here so I can make a crafting table. I left my crafting table back there like a dumby. Although I did have some more wood there. What am I doing? Put this there. Put that. Okay, cool. And I'm trying to find a spot where I can go down. Let's go right about here. Cool. Never dig straight down. Always doing a little... Well, there's a technique here. If you stand on 2 blocks, you stand right in the middle. You can do something like this where... Even if there's lava down here or whatever, a giant hole, as long as you're in the middle, you're gonna stay on one block or the other, so you can always feel pretty safe in that you're not gonna fall down to your death. You'll actually see your death. If you are gonna fall down, you can prevent it there. So I'm just gonna do this, keep mining down until I think I'm pretty close there. I'm gonna try to poke my head out here, see if I can find that where I am relative to the hole. Oh. Perfect. Right where I want to be. There you go. So grab this coal here. Now I did note that there's some lava here. Just be careful. Just block it off. Something like this, just so you're not going to fall in. And grab your coal. Now I am a little worried. It's a little dark down there. So I'm going to go ahead and make some torches. And do something like this. And I'm just going to throw some torches down here just to keep the mob spawning to a minimum. It's not going to stop it. It's just going to slow it down just so that I don't have to worry about mobs immediately spawning and trying to shoot me or kill me here. But you can see this is a pretty good cave opening / cave system. Lots of exposed coal on the surface. There's a lot of iron nearby, which means I can probably get a full suit of armor and tools. And if I really need it, I can get shears to shear sheep to get more wool, but I don't. So I'm just going to worry on getting, in order, armor first, then tools. Specifically weapons first. So you want to armor up, weapon up, and then get your tools. So get a sword before you get a pickaxe. Trust me. Trust me on that one. If there's a skeleton in front of you, you're going to want to make sure you can kill him as fast as possible versus trying to mine your way away. So that diamond can wait a little bit longer if it means you survive a little bit longer as well. Okay, perfect. Go back here. Oh, lots of iron, which is nice. I'll grab this here. So I think it's good iron, which is good. There's iron here, yes. And pro tip, when you're smelting your iron, if you have multiple furnaces, split the furnacing, the smelting. So if I have 24, do 12 in one and 12 in another. Like for example, that'll just speed up the cooking, the smelting of it. Now, this zombie spawned in the dark spot there. I don't really have the tools. You can see I'm not armored up here. So I'm just going to take my pickaxe, because that's all I have, and jump. You can see those little spark or like a little particle effects. That is... Oh, it's lagging here. Okay. That is a critical hit. If you just hit normally, it just whatever. But if you jump and hit, it'll actually create a critical hit, which does twice as much damage. I also lured him out to the sun, because he's stupid, and he takes, well, burn damage from the sun. So that actually helped me in terms of having to fight him a little bit less than I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more iron here. Again, at this point, with all that I have in the furnaces and what I have on me right now, I am pretty good here. And I'm also going to make a shield, something I totally forgot, but thankfully remembered right now. Shield is super important. One of the new features in as of 1.9, something like that. Shields are great. Let's go ahead, and what armor do we have on us? We have that and that, so we need... Wait. I forget what we have. Yeah, we need pants and helmet. Okay, so we're going to make a helmet there, pants there, and I think this is a shield. Wait, like this. Yeah. Nope. How did I forget the shield? I totally forgot to make a shield, guys. I'm messing up. Okay, so now I'm going to check this. I'm going to see if it's in here. Looking for a shield. I don't see a shield yet. Shield. Oh, there it is. Okay, so shield is... Oh, stupid Y shape with the thing on top. There's a shield. So shields work exactly like you think they do. You can block. Now, this would not be effective because I can't really hit the mobs with the shield. Well, you can, but it's not going to do anything. So what you do is you actually put it right here in your offhand, which is your left hand. This way, if you have a tool in your right hand, I'm using the left mouse button to, mine and swing or whatever. If an enemy comes up, you can simply hold the shield and it will take all damage. 100% of the damage. If a charged creeper comes right at you and starts exploding in your face, you can literally hold up the shield and it will take 100% of the damage. You will take nothing. So shield early game, especially if you're in hardcore, super, super valuable. 5 wood, and I'll show you here. So 5 wood and a piece of iron is super easy to make, and it is invaluable. It also blocks projectiles. So if you have a skeleton shooting at you and you need to close the distance, you can simply hold this up and it will block the projectile. So as you can see with the zombie here, I blocked and he did nothing. Now I can't just hold it because as soon as he hits me, it drops my shield. So I'm... Oh, he put me on fire. Whoops, this is bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him here. There we go. Oh, zombies coming in droves. I wonder if there's a little spawner down there. That'd be interesting. And one more. Oh, jeez. I definitely need to make a sword. So let's grab this here. Since these are done smelting. There generally might be a zombie spawner down there. There's too many zombies just to be... That's an odd one. That's an odd one. So I'm going to go ahead and make this sword because clearly these guys are on my butt trying to get me. But yeah, shield, super, super valuable. Highly recommend making that early because, again, it just will save your butt so many times. You're walking around. A skeleton spawns with a power 2 bow, which is an enchanted bow which does more damage like this. He sees me. Boop. See? Pull up the shield. That's it. And he's not going to be able to hurt me. Obviously, I need a way to kill him, but point being is I can just... Oh, whoops. I can just kind of hold this shield up. And obviously, because they have a delay in their timing, you can time it, get in, block, crit, and there you go. That's how you kill the skeleton. You can also reflect. If you get really fancy with it, you can actually reflect their projectiles and have their own arrows kill them. But I would not worry about that super early here. Durability is that little green bar below. That little green bar below the shield. You can see right there. It's fairly durable, but you want to just keep your eye on that. So I'm gonna head back here, right up into our little hole, and get up here. And I'm just going to put some stone down there so I don't accidentally fall down the hole and look like a stupid idiot and take too much damage. Now, as you can see, my hunger is going down. I'm not regenerating health anymore. Is there any way to show that? Yeah, I'm not regenerating health anymore. So what I need to do is eat. So I got some extra little bread. I'm going to eat the bread. And certain foods provide certain values of restoration of your hunger. The most being things like golden apples, golden carrots. That's more, not end game, but mid to end game. I would really focus and prioritize on cooked beef and cooked pork chops. Both of those are fantastic sources, or well, cooked beef is steak. So steak and pork chops. Those are probably the best and most easily accessible food sources early game. So let's go ahead and take another screenshot and take a nap here. Fully restored in health and everything. And that's day 2. So you can see I've been playing Minecraft. I've been playing for about 20 minutes here. Got into a little bit of combat just because I purposely didn't light up the cave. But I got myself a full suit of iron armor, some extra iron armor to boot, so I can have things like, well, I have my iron sword, iron pickaxe. I can go ahead and make, the rest of my iron tools. So things like that. So the axe and the shovel, and I have 2 iron to spare. So if I really wanted to, I can make shears. Like it's quite a bit easier these days, in my opinion. But it's probably for the better because there is so many people of so many different ages playing Minecraft. So I'd strongly recommend kind of following this guide just to make sure that you're starting off right. Now, if you're playing a hardcore world, like I've seen some guys just booting up hardcore worlds from the start, a little bit different being that you want to play much, much more slowly and passively and really, really gunning for the villages and sunken treasures, or, well, sunken ships. Unfortunately, I'm in a river biome here, not a ocean biome, but you will find little sunken ships scattered about. There's 2 chests in each. One is a captain's chest, which tends to have a little bit better loot, and one's a general chest with the map. The map can lead you to better treasure. Again, that's pretty advanced. If you'd like to see more or kind of learn, what's the next step after this? How do you advance in the game? Great, I have iron tools and iron armor. What do I do next? If that's something you're interested in, let me know below. And I'd love to make another part 2 to help you guys out. So thanks for watching my little tutorial on how to play Minecraft and how to start Minecraft in 2019. I hope you enjoyed. Have yourself an awesome day. Bye-bye.